Ba-dum, bow. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-dum, bow. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum, bow. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum, bow. Ba-bum-bum-bum-ba-dow. Welcome to the second iteration of 100 Songs in 100 Weeks, now named 100 Songs in However Long. For those of you who are not here for the first iteration, you didn't miss much. I've been playing guitar off and on since I was 12, but I never got any good at it. And I had this terrific idea that I would speed run guitar mastery by learning 100 songs in 100 weeks and perform them live for anyone who is watching. I learned pretty early on into this project that you can't learn to play 100 songs in 100 weeks as a beginner while still holding down a steady job. Most of the live streams are now unlisted. Really, almost every episode was wrought with technical issues, up to and including a wardrobe malfunction. I'm okay with those staying out of the public eye. This next iteration is going to focus on trying to actually play the songs and not worry about deadlines. Also, this is the first and last 100 songs in however long that I'll be doing on YouTube. I provided links to various other websites that host video, and based on the view counts on those websites, I'll decide where I want to go next. Oh, I just realized if I don't say in a YouTube where I've gone, you won't know where I go. This might be the second to last. So some of you might be asking, will I play some of the songs that I already played? And the answer is probably. If I think there's a good reason to revisit it, or I think it has a better chance of success when I look at it a second time, sure. Some of the songs I chose I really only picked because I needed to rush something out. And the whole idea behind this project is that the songs would be ones that are significant to me, so that I can talk about their significance before I play them. So, if I just chose the song because I needed to learn something in a hurry, that's probably not going to happen this time around. I chose this song because it was originally taught to me by a really dear friend, Lena Zhang. She is someone who I almost instantly bonded with when I moved to China, and someone who was instrumental in helping me with just so many issues that a foreigner who doesn't speak the language might encounter. She's someone who I have 1,000 stories about, and someone who is impossible not to love. I see a lot of myself in her, and I admire her kindness and her ambition. Like everyone else, she's had struggles in her life. I don't want to get into the details in a public video like this, but I want to say that the world is a better place for having her in it, and I would give anything to see her live up to her potential. We were walking to work one day, and she asked me, "Can you sing?" So I sang the first song that came into my head, which was Sideburns by Bobby Joe Ebola and the Children McNuggets, who, by the way, have a Patreon where they're going through their catalog and talking about why they wrote songs and stuff, and it's not unlike this show. Check it out if you're a fan of the band. Anyway, when it was her turn, she sang mòlìhuā, which means jasmine flower, and it's about graceful jasmine flowers floating down a stream. Even though it's kinda for kids, I like it a lot because I think it has a neat way of poetically describing a scene, and because it reminds me of my wonderful friend. I'm not going to sing because it's a difficult song for me to play and because the composition is one that doesn't really require a vocal accompaniment. I'll also provide a link to the original video that I learned from in the description. One final note, I thought since the whole point of this was to get good at guitar, it would be a neat idea to try to say one thing I learned from each song. We'll see if that actually happens or not. For this one, I learned the importance of obeying the metronome. I learned some parts, and I would want to rush through those to practice the parts I don't know. And I would just get caught up in the poor mental timing. So I really had to focus on slowing down even when I can play fast, and I want to play fast. Okay, and with that, I'm going to try to play the song. I'm certain that this won't be a one-take situation, although I would like to say, for the record, that I have played through this without making a mistake at least once. Okay, so I just watched that back. It took me more takes than I would like to admit to get that right. And it's not perfect, but it's pretty much good. I got all the notes in all the right areas. The sound quality isn't great. I think the lighting is fine. I have 99 more tries to get this right. And before I let you go, I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's helped me to see this to fruition, but especially my guitar teacher, Larry, and my friend, Andrew, who helped me figure out how to record with software and explain everything like I was 5, and he was very patient. My friend Alex, who helped me figure out things like how to make video look nice and what to do with that. And my friend Annie, who has just been a big supporter of this project since day one and has been super helpful, and even supplied the gift certificate that got this nice guitar stand that you see here. So thank you all, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care. See, that's what's nice about having this not be live anymore, is that when I mispronounce something, I can just start over.